things happen during the day. Sometimes you're a little bit embarrassed. A button pops off. You run your tights. Guys get food on themselves at lunch if they're wearing a tie. I don't know how many, well, in our profession they wear a tie, but you get the idea. There are tricky situations that you face, somewhat awkward. Obviously, how you deal with it is your business. I personally like to tell people if they have spinach in their teeth, if they, something is unbuttoned and something is exposed, and I really want them to tell me. I've done it. Everybody's done it. I bought two pair of shoes that I just loved. One pair blue, one pair black. How smart is that? Well, great, but I wore them on one of each on the same day. That was embarrassing. What about tucking in your dress into your tights? Not good. Of course, getting something in your teeth and doing the whole sign language situation. I guess my worst one, I would prefer to tell people, take them aside, not make a big deal out of it. Obviously, if you're with friends, it's going to be completely different than in a business situation, and you may really get a charge out of it. Or some people get a charge out of it at their business situation. For example, I provided apparently some opportunity for that. I went to lunch with one of my bosses and went to an Italian restaurant, which I never do anymore. Might be because of this situation. I'm not saying. Anyway, we had lunch and we're talking, sitting across from each other. I'm wiping my mouth, make sure I don't get spaghetti sauce all over me. And lunch is finished and it was good. And we get the check and we're settling up. I get out my purse to pay my share. And he said, Michelle, I have a policy that there's no such thing as free lunch. But in this situation, it's not a free lunch because I have thoroughly enjoyed this lunch with you today, and I have never had a lunch partner who is so entertaining. I wasn't exactly sure, and they said, now I'm going to go ahead and take care of this check, and you might want to head out to the ladies' room and see about maybe you can do something with that blouse. I looked down. Every time, apparently, I wiped my mouth with my napkin, the bottom part of the napkin was in my plate. And then when I would dab, I was painting all over my white silk blouse. Thanks a lot. He was roaring laughing. I went off, and that would have been fine, just like it is, except I had to go to court. The judge, who I was appearing in front of, I went back in chambers and I said, I just want to let you know I'm not doing this out of disrespect. I will be keeping my trench coat on over my clothes today because I had a little mess at lunch. And he said, oh, Michelle, don't even think about it. Don't even worry about it. He said, if it makes you make you feel any better, I won't put in my teeth. True story. Okay, these are mild examples. Some of the ones coming up, I don't want to offend anybody. They get progressively worse. I don't know if you can take it, but enjoy.